Welcome back here once again to day two, of course, of the Mumbai Ring Football League. We still have action here coming from the under 17 league phase, and of course, our next matchup is, of course, SFA Rangers Panvel versus ORCA FC Malad. Just a quick run through of the squads. Once again, it is for SSFA Rangers Ritesh Nar, Vignesh Nadar, Ayush Praveen, Sakin Nagaratne, Hiranya Kumar, Adi Pawar, Angad Yadav, Aman Sheikh, Hood Kanyatal, Ved Jadhav, and Ryan Pereira. Of course, their manager is Anuj Sahu. As for ORCA FC Malad, you have Gaurav Mulidhar, Aditya Kohli, Aryan Chauhan, Aryan Vishwakarma, Chaitanya Tirmale, Presley Narlekar, Tyrell Fernandez, Vignesh Mulidhar, Ronak Bose, and Omkar Takwale. Their manager, of course, is Yash Patil. ORCA, of course, in the black and red strip, while SSFA Rangers, with their first match of this league, are in their rather bright gold and blue animal printed strip. First half will resume very, very shortly. First half here to get underway. Of course, after this, we still have plenty of action for day two of the MRFL. Of course, our next match is KNFC Mud Island versus UFC Mumbai, followed by Just United Kalyan and Precision Vasai Virar United. That wraps up, though, our under 17 matches, but we do have matches from the Women's League. Of course, Mumbai Knights B facing Somaya FC Vidya Vihar, and Sporting Club Bakaim A versus Shalom United Malad. Wrapping out our evening, though, will be two matches from the men's. It's Chimbai versus Sicilians Pedder Road, and our final match, of course, is Tarun FC Parel versus the defending champions Kalina Rangers A. We get back to the action here, of course, ORCA versus SFA. Aditya now for ORCA, back to Chaitanya, and back they go again. That's a loose ball, and that's the first goal there for SSFA. They start off quickly. That's number 17, Angad Yadav for SSFA Rangers on the score sheet. As it stands, it's 1-0. Aditya with the long ball there. SSFA with the dream start in their first match. Back as a kick in now for Chaitanya, back to Aditya, who lobs it forward here. Almost headed across there. That's the number 9, Vignesh. An imposing figure there in the ORCA front line. SSFA, though, come back now. This is Angad. Lobs it forward again. Collected here by Vignesh. Losing it out again, though. It's little back and forth so far between both teams. results in a goal kick, and it's taken away and will be another goal kick back for the ORCA FC. ORCA now again, Chaitanya bringing the ball out from the back here. Finds Tyle Fernandez, of course, who's come in. Tyle again now, looking for options. Dispossessed here by Angad. Lobbed across it down the left-hand side, but it's a loose pass there, collected back by ORCA. Aditya. This is Presley for ORCA. Back here to Tyrell. Will be a kick in here now for the SSFA Rangers. Lobbed effort again. Dispossessed here again. This is Angad Jadhav again, just getting a bit too over-friendly there with the opposition. Giving a foul back here to ORCA as play resumes. Vignesh down the left-hand side. Takes a shot there. Fine save there by the keeper though. Again Vignesh on the reply. Loose ball there. Will be a kick in again. Back in play, and it's Angad who was lining it up, but a last minute toss there by Vignesh leads to a kick in. Fantastic save though nonetheless by the SSFA Rangers. That's Ritesh Nair. Angad here now with the kick in. Wins it back in again. Back here to Ritesh who takes a hit. They move it down the left here again. Great bit of ball recovery, but again this is Hiranya who's been fouled here. It will be a free kick now for the SSFA Rangers. He's back on his feet though, the young man. It's an indirect free kick, of course. No direct free kicks at the MRFL. Angad to take it, who takes a shot there off the touch. Keeps it in play though. It's ORCA now on the counter. Collected it down the right. That's number 8, Ayush, who's looking for his man down the center, of course. Saket giving the ball away. Aditya now restarting here with Chaitanya down the left. Finds Tyrell, but he loses it back here. Back to Aditya in goal. Over to Chaitanya again. Tyrell. Still Tyrell loses the ball here. SSFA Rangers now with some space. Will be a kick in for the Rangers. Angad takes it and leaves it there for Ayush again, who took the shot, but it's a change here now for the Rangers. That's a number 7, of course, Vignesh Nadar, who's come in. This is Vignesh Mulidar though for ORCA, who's won the ball back here, and it's pushed out again for the kick in now. It's the ORCA's Chaitanya. Oh, that's a foul kick though. Ayush with the kick in now for the Rangers. Finds Angad down the right. Still Angad who takes a hit. Tries from distance. Play resumes, and now Chaitanya over to Presley. Aditya lobs it forward here towards Tyrell, who's got some space here. It's cleared though by the keeper, Ritesh Nair. Still on the ball here, and it's another good save there by Ritesh. Of course, he was just there hit right towards him, will lead into a corner kick for the ORCA team. Title, back to Chaitanya, back to Aditya. This is Vignesh. Vignesh moving down the left. Still Vignesh here. Lines it for Presley. Loose ball here as SSFA now comes in. ORCA win the ball back here. Vignesh lining it up there for Title. Well, it's another fine save there by the keeper. It's end-to-end stuff so far here. SSFA Rangers trying to extend their lead here. Here's Angad. Still Angad. Finally the ball in the hands of Aditya and releases it to Title. Chaitanya now to progress the ball further. Said gives it to Title. Once again requesting the substitutes of both teams to stand outside the door and keep the door closed, please. Requesting the teams of ORCA and SSFA Rangers to stay outside and keep the door closed. Thank you. Goal kick here now for the SSFA Rangers. Lobbed effort here, headed across there by Presley. Presley again down the left. It's dispossessed. It's going to be a kick in. Back here to the keeper, Aditya. Aditya to Title. Over to Presley. Back to Vignesh. Great Peter passing here, and it's just that final ball though. Ritesh Nair here with the goal kick, and it's blocked there by Vignesh. Good long ball. They're heading there towards the new man in for SSFA, of course. That's Ved Jadhav, I believe. Chaitanya. Over to Presley. He's dispossessed here. They win the ball back. That's Sakit who is trying to move the ball forward. Vignesh to Chaitanya. Aditya now again. It's ORCA here who have to chase the game though. It's Angad Yadav's strike that so far differentiates between the two teams in this first half. Chaitanya with a shot, takes a touch of Angad, will be a corner. Kick in here again now, Aditya. That's the end of the first half though, ladies and gentlemen. As it stands, it's the tournament debut of SSFA, of course, leading 1-0 thanks to that Angad Jadhav strike. Up next, of course, we still have the second half to follow, and then we have Caden FC Mud Island versus UFC Mumbai. And of course, we have Just United Kalyan and Precision Vasai Virat United. Please, for those two teams, Just United Kalyan and Precision Vasai Virat United, please do come to the technical table for re-verification. Thank you. Paging once again the team players of UFC Mumbai to please come to the technical table for a verification, please. Thank you. Second half to resume very shortly, and we should be having the floodlights switched on anytime soon. And as things stand, of course, it's SSFA Rangers leading 1 goal to the good against ORCA FC Malad. It will be the Malad outfit to start the second half. And we are off to our second half, sorry. ORCA FC now just looking for an equalizer. They need to hit the ground running as Presley to title, back to Presley. Lines it there for Vignesh, who just hits it. Play resumes, and that's SSFA with their second of the match off the free kick. That's, of course, number 7, of course, Vignesh Nadar on the score sheet. He's looking for a second, though, on the restart, though. Vignesh Nadar again. Takes a shot again. It's well off target. ORCA now with a task at hand for them. Of course, 10 minutes a half. It's a lot to hustle and a 2-goal deficit to climb. SSFA, in the meantime, are just going to buy their time as much as they can. Chaitanya with the lofted effort there. Ayush there with the long ball straight into the hands of Aditya. Play resumes now for ORCA. Vignesh to Adit Chaitanya. Ball back at the feet now to Chaitanya again for ORCA. Trying to move it forward, and he does do so, and he beats 2 players while he's at it. Presley. Over to Vignesh on the left here. Back to Chaitanya. Aditya to Vignesh, who lays it off here for Presley. He's got space, takes a hit, and that's a goal back here. Presley Navlikar on the score sheet for ORCA. They pull one back here, the Malad outfit. Can they get another and draw level? SSFA, of course, just switching off there. This is Ayush down the right. Unable to keep that in control. Chaitanya down the left. Long kick safely in the hands there of the keeper. Ritesh Nar, who's lofted forward again, back in the feet though to the Orcas. Presley, the goal scorer, of course, just missing on that pass there. Will be another kick in now for the Malad team. Aditya to Chaitanya. Shot there again from distance from Ayush. This is Vignesh. Tyrell Fernandez now back to Aditya Kohli in goal. Oh, it's dispossessed there by Vignesh, but unable to keep it in play. Aditya again. Back to Tyrell. Beats his man. Lobs it forward here towards Chaitanya, who's just a few steps short. Aditya to Presley. Here's Chaitanya down the center. Back to Aditya. Angadia on the ball for SSFA. Here comes ORCA now with Tyrell. Unable to keep that in play though. The kick in, of course, a reminder to all our players. The ball has to be on the line for a restart. Tyrell here with the kick in. Finds Chaitanya. Over to Presley. Down to Vignesh. Loose ball here to Chaitanya, but it's a good bit of work there by Ritesh, and goal being the last man. Clearing it away will be a kick in now again for ORCA. A change here. Play resumes now. Presley. Just losing out there to Angad. Back to the action, of course. It's still ORCA chasing for the equalizer. Here's Presley again. Lines it there for Vignesh, who takes a vicious hit there, but it's collected quickly by Ritesh, and goal. Here's SSFA on the counter. Loose ball in the box, but it's back here now in possession for the ORCAs. Chaitanya down the right-hand side to Tyrell. Tries to beat his man there. It's a change again now for the ORCAs. Presley making way now for the new man. Adi here with the kick in for SSFA. Over to Ritesh, who's got space here. Of course, the new man is Omkar. Play resumes it down the left here. Here's Vignesh again. Dancing across. Still Vignesh. Dispossessed here by Ayush. It's kept back here though by Vignesh again. SSFA moving the ball forward. It's a battle down the middle so far. Vignesh finds the ball loose here again. SSFA. Vignesh winning it back. Takes a hit there. SSFA now on the counter. Angad to Adi. Stave and safely into the hands there of Aditya, and goal as ORCA go again. Oh, that's a loose ball. SSFA now with a chance. Aditya getting out of the box again. Another loose shot there, and it's quickly released. Chance here again for SSFA. It's helter-skelter so far in this half, and finally results in a free kick. Ayush with the foul there on Chaitanya. Will be a free kick now for ORCA as they search for an equalizer. Omkar on the ball, back here to Aditya. That's a foul kick. Will be a kick in now for SSFA. Ayush here for SSFA. Kick in once again. Shot there by Ritesh. Kept in play by Angad, but it's blocked away though by Omkar. Ayush again. Lob forward. Clock ticking away now. It's just a few more minutes to go in the second half, and as it stands, it's ORCA still chasing for an equalizer. Scores are 2-1. Ball one back here. Here's Adi Pawar to Ritesh, who lobs it forward down the center. It's great piece of defending there by Chaitanya, who keeps it in play, but it's Ayush with the shot. Skies it instead. Leads to a goal kick once again now for ORCA. Easily collected there by the keeper. Buys him a couple of seconds. Lofted across again, and it will be a kick in once again for SSFA Rangers. Ayush with the kick in. Fine space, and that's a foul there by Omkar. Will be a free kick for the SSFA Rangers. Omkar will step out, and he will be replaced once again by Tyrell. Ayush Praveen, of course, here for SSFA with a chance. Takes a shot there, hits the post. Here's Vignesh now down the left-hand side. Finds it towards Tyrell. It's an equalizer almost there, but great presence of mind there by the keeper, Ritesh, again getting out of the box. That's the end of the match. So, ladies and gentlemen, SSFA Rangers open their first game with a win, leading 2-1 versus ORCA FC Malad. Up next, of course, we've got Caden FC Mud Island versus UFC Mumbai. So please don't go away.